Yeah, we're headed to Houston tomorrow, and we are going to try and build off of our last game. Obviously, there were some good takeaways with a shutout and scoring goals, and we we're gonna, tweak a little things, but we're excited to be on the road, and we know that Houston is a good opponent. They have dangerous attacking players, but we really want to go there, and we want to put our best foot forward, and really just be on the front foot the whole time. So yeah.
Two balls and a mic.
Yeah, hello. Thank you for your time. As a player, how do you mentally prepare, physically prepare as well for consecutive weeks of travel when it comes to away matches like the stretch that you guys been having now?
Yeah, I think that our club does a really good job of when we're away, of providing us with everything that we need and everything that we have access to at home. So it's really, other than the actual flights, it's really not much different. We have ice baths, we get our massages in, um, we can recommend the snacks that we want. And so they do a really good job of trying to make it as much like home as possible. So in that aspect, it makes it a lot easier for us.
And by now, how do you feel that you have gained Casey Stoney's trust in being a regular starter by now?
Yeah, I think it's just, through film, we have unit meetings. I think that she's so detailed, and I really appreciate that as a player. So I feel like, we're all on the same page, and we really, with each game, I feel like we get more cohesive, just, from film and training it on the field. So yeah, I think just we we were happy with the shutout, and we want another shutout this weekend. And yeah.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions for Kaleigh?
Hi,
Steve?
Kaleigh. Steve Price from CBS 8. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Awesome. Hey, a couple of years ago, the MLS was expanding teams and San Diego was passed over for Sacramento. It seemed like they didn't really think that we were a serious soccer city. You guys have come in, you're selling out games, like the fans are so hyped up. Do you think, I'm sure you've heard by now that tomorrow we're announcing we should be getting an MLS team. Do you think that you guys had a big part in it in showing the world, hey, San Diego is a legit soccer team? And what do you want to say about the fans here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we have a massive role in that. We got a team here, and we're, like you said, we're selling out crowds. We have the best fan base, and I think that's evident now, and I think that they've seen that. And so I mean, there's really no better market for a team. So I think that we definitely led the way in that, and it's nice to continue to grow the sport. And like I said, we have the best fans, and um you know I yeah I just think that it's an incredible area, and I don't know why they would ever pass up San Diego as a market opportunity. So
Are you excited to see an MLS team here?
so excited. The more the merrier.
Awesome. Thank you. And good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Abraham?
Hey Kaylee, so you had a pretty great defensive game against against Kansas City, holding back players like Davinia. I was wondering, how do you kind of want to bring those successes into a game against Houston, where you have a lot of great forwards on that team too?
Yeah, I think I go back to like talking about looking at film. They obviously have different personnel, and it's kind of looking at their strengths and seeing how to best defend against that. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm just trying to do my job, and like I said, we have a lot of meetings, and I think that the more that we're on the same page, obviously the better. So yeah, I just take it game by game, but every game is going to be a little different. And The attacking three that they have is going to be different from Kansas. So just tweaking little things here and there to hopefully get another clean sheet.
Another big game. They just keep coming thick and fast. Obviously away from home, a big test against Houston. I think they've been doing very well. Obviously, great result for them against Portland last weekend, but also a good result for us against a very good Kansas side. So, yeah, we've been in training today. Obviously recovered from the travel. We will travel again tomorrow, and we know, we were much better in terms of our approach and work ethic at the weekend, and we're going to have to apply ourselves again to make sure we can get something out of this game.
2 balls and a mic.
Hey, Coach, thank you for your time. Obviously, when it comes to professional soccer, there's going to be long stretches where you're going to have consecutive weeks on the road. How do you motivate your players when it comes to this time of the season where you have back-to-back weeks for away matches?
Yeah, I think we learned a harsh lesson when we went to Washington that, there's certain aspects of going on the road that you need to take care of. I think we did that. The players responded brilliantly this week, and their attitude and application against Kansas was outstanding. We need the same again. The motivation is the points that are up for grabs. We want to make sure that we take as many points as we possibly can. It's not easy being on the road for 3 consecutive weeks, but it is what it is. We knew the schedule at the end of the season. It's no excuses for us. We need to, go on the road and have the right mentality.
And you want to follow up, how important is it for you that you're able to have players rotate into the starting lineup like Riehl and then still get on the score sheet as well?
Yeah, it was massive. Unfortunately, Mackenzie picked up a knock the day before in training, so she wasn't available to play or start. We kept her on the bench just in case. So yeah, it's massive that she comes in, plays well, scores a goal, great for her confidence and fantastic for the team. And that's what this team is made of. Somebody steps out, somebody else steps in and does a great job.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Steve, do you want to go next? Amor?
Hi, Casey. Thanks for your time. I just want to ask you about what is your opinion about the new team in town and the coming of the MLS to San Diego?
The new team in what?
Yeah.
The new team in San Diego that is going to be playing in the MLS.
I think it shows how well we've done, to be honest, as San Diego Wave, that, I think they've been trying to get an MLS team here for many years. It shows that there's a steep love of soccer here now, and that, another team can come and share that love.
Okay, thank you.
Abraham?
Hey, Coach. I was wondering if you could expand a little bit more on is Mackenzie going to be available for the game on Saturday, and also Emily Van Egmond, Doherty Howard, and Korniak. How are they progressing right now?
Mackenzie trained today, and so did Taylor Korniak. Meggie and Em are still a little bit away.
Thank you. And I was also wondering, you guys had a friendly against the Cholos a few weeks ago, and they're in the playoffs this Friday. I was wondering if you could speak a little bit about what that team is like and what do you think, how successful they can be?
Yeah, firstly, massive congratulations to Cholos for getting themselves there. They gave us a really tough test when we played them in a friendly. I think they're a really good side, very tenacious, move the ball well. So, we'll definitely be rooting for them.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Do we have any other questions for Casey?
Coach, I apologize. My mic wasn't working before. All fixed now. You kind of touched on, we're here today, not only to celebrate what you guys have accomplished with here in San Diego, but to talk about this big announcement tomorrow as well. You kind of mentioned you guys are selling out every game. Is this just going to make it even a bigger soccer town for those people who say San Diego is not a soccer town?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great that we can have more opportunities for fans to watch the game, the beautiful game, and more opportunities for fans to experience soccer. I see the youth game here in San Diego, and it's absolutely booming. So to be able to have male and female role models on your doorstep playing the professional game can only be a good thing.
I think the win last week was absolutely huge. Obviously, we're third game on the road. It's never easy going to Washington, Kansas, here in Houston, different conditions, different climates, different time zones. So important to get the win last week. I think it breeds confidence, it breeds momentum. We need to take that into tomorrow's game. Yeah, absolutely. I think what Sam's done here has been great. They've got momentum. They've obviously gone to Portland and got a great result in terms of playing them. And they've had some really good results this year, so it's going to be a really, really hard test for us tomorrow. We're going to have to be at our very best to get anything out of the game. And with our mentality last week, if we take that into this week, we've got a chance. Yeah, I think it's about attitude, mentality and grit going on the road and finding a way to win and making sure that we do that in different ways and being adaptable. And I think we showed that last week. We're going to need to show it again against Houston.